Hello everyone, and welcome to my The Bachelor Buzz News channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After Joan Vassos and Chock Chapel followed Jerry Turner and Teresa Nist's example of getting engaged, I'm worried about the future of The Golden Bachelor and The Golden Bachelorette, both of which had quite challenging debut seasons. The previous 10 years of the series have seen more relaxed regulations regarding engagement at the conclusion of a season, despite the fact that most Bachelor shows adhere to certain conventional norms. By the end of the season, some are prepared to get engaged, while others believe they don't know enough about their partner to make a lifelong commitment and will keep dating. Before her season, Joan talked about marriage in a way that many found particularly interesting. She revealed that she wasn't certain she would become engaged by the end of season 1 of The Golden Bachelorette. Joan accepted Chock's proposal, even though she had previously stated that she probably wouldn't get engaged by the end of the season. She also revealed that she might even think about agreeing to a live TV wedding. I've been put off by Joan's flimsiness about her future, which has made me question whether or not upcoming seasons of The Golden Bachelor will push engagements without cause. I fear that a precedent will be formed if there is another engagement at the conclusion of Season 2 of The Golden Bachelor. Many were interested in the series plot and whether the classic Bachelor franchise elements will be present after The Golden Bachelor Season 1 was revealed as part of the fall 2023 schedule. The Golden Bachelor followed many of the same themes of its predecessor, The Bachelor, from Jerry's introduction to the program to the limo entrances on the first night. The series made it obvious that it was a continuation of the Bachelor franchise by bringing host Jesse Palmer in, using the Bachelor house, and doing comparable rose ceremonies for the participants and the lead. Like past Bachelor seasons, people were wondering if Jerry would pop the question to his last rose recipient as The Golden Bachelor came to an end. In the end, Jerry decided to pop the question to Teresa, and they were soon married, although their relationship didn't survive. The similar question came up at the start of Joan's season on The Golden Bachelorette. After what transpired with Jerry and Teresa, Joan acknowledged that she was hesitant to accept an engagement, as many had predicted. As a result of their decision for the last rose, Jerry and Joan unexpectedly departed their golden journeys engaged. The Golden Bachelor's first season introduced the world to the romanticized Jerry that The Bachelor's creators intended viewers to perceive. Given how swiftly the season progressed, Jerry had to let go of each Golden Bachelor woman after getting to know them. Teresa was the one he felt the closest to, even though he felt connected to many. Their tale seemed to come full circle when he proposed at the end of the season, and the couple revealed to Bachelor Nation at the live finale that they would be getting married in a few weeks. The pair moved on to the next stage of their life together without cameras after their brief Bachelor Nation wedding, which featured a golden carpet with correspondence and a live glimpse of their vows to one another. Despite being constantly watched, Jerry and Teresa's situation changed after the wedding, revealing certain issues they hadn't dealt with before getting married. The pair didn't really know each other well because they didn't live close to one another and things had changed so fast. Bachelor Nation wasn't entirely taken aback when their divorce was revealed. Less than a week into their public engagement, Bachelor Nation has already begun to question Chock and Joan's connection. For many viewers who believed Joan would remain true to herself, it was strange to see her abandon her statement that she wasn't likely to get engaged during The Golden Bachelorette, which was a huge subject of contention for them throughout the season. In addition to the engagement, Joan had completely disapproved of a live TV wedding, but she has since stated that she would think about getting married to Chock, whom Bachelor Nation attributes as her change of heart. Back-to-back engagements on The Golden Bachelor and The Golden Bachelorette worry me, but The Bachelor and its spin-offs have always encouraged couples to get engaged at the end. Even while I hope Chock and Joan show me wrong, I don't think their relationship can handle the demands of a real-life romance, and adding the burden of an engagement to that will make it even more tough. I'm concerned that if there is another engagement at the conclusion of Season 2 of The Golden Bachelor, the franchise will create a precedent for even more dysfunctional partnerships. Pascal Ibgui, The Golden Bachelorette star, may be overconfident, but his inflated ego would make him a better Golden Bachelor than Red Flag Chock Chapel or possible production plant Mark Anderson. Viewers have been attempting to understand Pascal's identity and how he got to be the man Bachelor Nation encountered throughout the Golden Bachelorette process. When Pascal first saw Joan Vassos on the first night of the show, he appeared to be a charming and engaging man, but his personality developed in a way that the series couldn't have predicted. Drama was inevitable with a personality this large. Some well-known figures were added to the cast of the Golden Bachelorette Season 1 right away. Some guys were reluctant to get to know Joan, but others jumped right in and were eager to learn everything there was to know about the Golden Bachelorette. Despite his occasional skepticism, Pascal was obviously passionate about anything he decided to undertake and dedicated himself to the process, no matter what. Pascal's ability to live in the present makes him a popular choice for reality TV, particularly in the Bachelor franchise. Pascal had one of the biggest personalities in the ensemble, despite the fact that his time on the Golden Bachelorette wasn't without its challenges. Pascal was determined to be himself during his time on the Golden Bachelorette, even though he was aware that he usually doesn't get along with everyone. Pascal was frequently emotional, tried his best to be honest, and revealed more on air than he probably anticipated he would because he was hopeful that Joan, the other guys, and Bachelor Nation would discover who he really was. It became evident that Pascal was opening up as his bond with Joan grew stronger. While Bachelor Nation was pleased to see Pascal staying loyal to himself, some found his large personality difficult to handle. It was evident that Pascal was occasionally causing friction with some of the other guys on the show, even though it was known up front that he was one of the more prominent personalities. Pascal frequently struggled to be anything other than direct and honest, even though his acts weren't usually malicious. His time with Joan was usually spot on, but his connections with the cast were clearly problematic due to his lack of social grace. Many in Bachelor Nation didn't know how to accept Pascal, and they had a hard time seeing his many sides. As he progressed through the experience, Pascal remained true to his personality and emotions, being blunt, honest, and occasionally cruel. Many people believe that Joan should have fired Pascal a little earlier in the series when the cast of the Golden Bachelorette shrank. Bachelor Nation was prepared for Pascal to give way to other Golden Bachelorette guys, despite the fact that they were still getting to know one another and determining whether their bond would work. Pascal gradually became into more of a Bachelor villain than a hero on the Golden Bachelorette, so his tenure on the show wasn't totally good. Pascal made it apparent that he competed to get to know Joan and discover more about her, even if he wasn't doing anything especially nefarious. He became acquainted with the other men on the Golden Bachelorette's cast as well, but it was obvious that he was there for Joan and wanted to fully explore their connection while he was on the show. Regretfully, he started to feel aloof during the season. When Pascal realized that his relationship with Joan wasn't as strong as the other guys, he took the difficult decision to leave the Golden Bachelorette. At the last 3, Pascal made it apparent that he understood his connection wasn't as strong as Chock's or Guy Gansert's and that it was crucial to prevent Joan's energy from being divided in multiple directions. He made the correct decision for himself and, ultimately, Joan, but he also upset some Bachelor Nation members by deciding to move on. Pascal's ego would make him an excellent Golden Bachelor, despite his tendency toward villainy. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.